Let's talk about something that often leaves both men and women scratching their heads or, in some cases, holding their breath when a woman's vagina feels too tight. Is it a compliment? A problem? A sign of something deeper? Believe it or not, there's more to this than meets the eye, or should we say, feels the touch. So let's dive into the psychology, physiology, and yes, the humor behind this common concern. In many cases, tightness is a sign of tension. And no, we're not just talking about physical tension, we're talking about mental tension. Women's bodies are deeply connected to their emotions, and the pelvic muscles are no exception. If a woman is feeling nervous, anxious, or even just unprepared, her body may react by tensing up those muscles. Think about it, have you ever been so stressed that your shoulders felt like they were glued to your ears? Well, the pelvic floor can hold tension in the same way. This is especially common during first-time sexual experiences, or if there's any fear of pain, embarrassment, or awkwardness. Her brain is saying, what if this hurts? Or what if something goes wrong, and her body responds by clenching up as a defense mechanism. Psychologically, this is tied to the fight or flight response. When a person feels anxious, their body goes into survival mode, and muscles tighten to prepare for potential danger, even if the danger is just the nervous anticipation of intimacy. But let's be real, this isn't just about anxiety. Sometimes a woman's tightness is simply her body's way of saying, hey, I need a little more time here. Rushing into intimacy without enough arousal can cause the vaginal muscles to remain contracted. This is why foreplay is so important. A well-prepared body is a relaxed body, and that goes a long way in easing tightness. And then there's the humor of everyday life. Imagine a woman preparing for an intimate moment and realizing she's holding tension because she's worried about her to-do list. Did I lock the door? What if the kids wake up? Did I remember to turn off the stove? These mundane thoughts can creep in and create a chain reaction of stress, leading to, you guessed it, tightness. The good news is that vaginismus is treatable. Therapy, relaxation techniques, and pelvic floor exercises can work wonders in helping women overcome this challenge. But it's important to approach the situation with patience and understanding. Jokes or pressure only make things worse. Remember, the goal is to help her feel safe and comfortable. Let's talk about another angle: cultural and societal influences. In some communities, the idea of being tight is seen as a virtue, a sign of purity or inexperience. This belief can put immense pressure on women to live up to unrealistic standards, often leading to unnecessary stress or even shame about their bodies. It's essential to break free from these outdated notions and recognize that a woman's worth isn't tied to her physical attributes. But here's where things get fascinating and a little hilarious. The vagina's adaptability is so incredible that it's been nicknamed the muscle of mystery. It's designed to stretch enough to deliver a baby and then return to its original shape. So the whole tight debate, it's a fleeting moment in the grand scheme of what this amazing organ can do. From a psychological perspective, tightness can also reflect a lack of trust or emotional connection. Intimacy isn't just about the physical, it's deeply rooted in emotional safety. If a woman feels unsure about her partner's intentions or doesn't feel emotionally close, her body might respond by clamming up. This isn't something to take personally, it's a signal that more effort needs to be made to build trust and connection. So what can be done about all this? The first step is communication. Partners need to talk openly and honestly about their feelings, needs, and concerns. A little humor can go a long way here too. Turning a potentially awkward moment into something lighthearted can help both people relax. Secondly, relaxation techniques are key. Breathing exercises, mindfulness, and even laughter can help release tension in the body. And for those who are curious, yes, pelvic floor exercises like Kegels can also help women learn to control and relax their muscles better. Lastly, patience is everything. Rushing intimacy is like trying to microwave a gourmet meal. It's just not going to turn out right. Taking the time to build anticipation, focus on foreplay, and create a comfortable atmosphere can make all the difference. In the end, a tight vagina doesn't have a one-size-fits-all explanation. It could mean she's nervous, excited, or simply in need of a little more preparation. It could be her body responding to stress, or even a reflection of her emotional state. Whatever the cause, the most important thing is to approach the situation with empathy, humor, and a willingness to understand. So the next time someone encounters this phenomenon, instead of panicking or overthinking, they can take a step back, relax, and remember the vagina is a masterpiece of adaptability, and tightness is just one of its many mysteries. This version mixes psychology, humor, and a touch of science to keep your audience engaged and entertained. Let me know if you want more refinements.